What's going on, y'all? It's your man Quincy Whetstone, aka Q Stone, and welcome to another episode of the BeatStreet Podcast, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in again, man, and we got a good show, man. So today, I have invited back my very first guest on the BeatStreet Podcast, man. He set it off. That first episode set the tone for the whole show. I got my man DJ Overflow in the house.
Hey, I'm glad to be back, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I've been following all the podcasts and all the releases that you've done, man. So proud of what you guys have been doing, what you've been doing here through the podcast as well, man. Appreciate it, man.
What you been up to?
Man, I've been I just cut my locks.
Yeah,
I mean, just being honest with y'all, man. I just cut my locks last night. It's been 11 years in the making, and man, to be honest with you, man, I just felt like it was just time. You know, there's always seasons in life. You know, there's like chapters in life, and I just felt, man, hey, it's time. So got the locks off and got the curls back.
Yeah, man. How long had you had them?
Man, 11 years, man. 11 years. So I did 3 years without cutting the hair, and then finally locked them, and then made that 8-year commitment to keep them on, man. And it was fun. It was great, man. But Houston is hot.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Houston is hot, man. So
do you feel any difference? Because like when I cut mine, my head felt a little lighter, of course. And I had like this little hump in the back of my head. I think for my hair kind of weighing down, that. You know?
I mean, honestly, like I said, it's been a couple of hours. I cut the hair about 8 p.m. last night. But yeah, man, it is different. Because usually, you know, my hair was all the way up to like close to my knee almost. So going into the restroom, you know, you gotta get ready for the restroom, right? You gotta get ready for that. You know, and so putting on a shirt, you know, you put on a shirt, you got to pull the back, you know, the locks up out of the shirt. This morning, I'm getting ready, man. You know, I got to look good. I got to represent Houston, you know, and then I'm trying to grab my locks again this morning. There's nothing there anymore.
So are you going to keep them?
So I did keep them because I said, man, if one day I get the bug to get them back on, I can just put them right back on, man, you know?
I still got mine, man, in the bag somewhere.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. So what's been going on with your musically, man?
Man, it's been amazing. I've been releasing dozens of remixes on YouTube.
Yeah.
So for some of y'all who don't know or just following, first time ever hearing about DJ Overflow, you can find a lot of my remixes on YouTube. You can type in I am DJ Overflow. That's IAM. DJ Overflow. I am DJ Overflow. And man, to be honest with you, I've been doing a lot of cool like mashups where I'm taking Christian hip hop music and then putting them in with like house and techno music and mashing them up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been real fun because I feel like there is a world out there of people that love these kinds of mashups. And I'll be honest with you, man, I have a heart to reach people. I have a heart to, you know what I'm saying? Reach people where they're at. Yeah. And so I'm like, man, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Mix it up. Yeah, man. I like to hear some of that stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you can go. I don't know if you got, you know, we can do that maybe later too. But you know, definitely go check out YouTube. I've done this year, and I've kind of got my notes down over here, man. I've done I've done 2 releases, I believe. 2 major releases on my Spotify. Yeah. So Temple Tales came out, which is real dope beat project. I called Temple Tales, and then another project that came out called Happy Music. Now Temple Tales is straight like hip hop trap beats, right? And then Happy Music is like using old school soul classic records and making them into like funky house tracks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So Happy Music, hence the name Happy Music, is real bright.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's real inspirational as well. So that came out. And then August the 1st, I have Laptop Beats, which is another project. And as you know, I do use the MPC Live. I'll use, MPC 2000 XL, which I've been bugging Quincy for years about his MPC 2000 XL. I know, right? I'll use, you know what I mean? I'll use the DAW Studio One. I'll use the Pro Tools to make beats. But I did a project where I was like, you know what? Let me just use my laptop.
Yeah.
We're in a new day and age where you can make music with whatever you want.
Right.
I mean, even iPads, you can make music off your iPad Pro. You can make music off your iPad Mini using softwares like Koala.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some of y'all who don't know what Koala, it's an app. It's just like having an SP404 on your iPad.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've done the, as a producer, and I think most producers, right, we go down the rabbit hole and rabbit trail of like different ways to produce. So laptop beats is that. It's just kind of using nothing but laptop and iPads to make music, and just, so I gathered all like 15 tracks that I made off the laptop and iPad, and just put something together. So August 1st.
How often are you making beats?
Man, I try to make beats. Man, honestly, I try to make beats at least 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah, you that's where you at. Ooh, man, I'm trying to get back there, man. That's what's up.
I try. Now, I'll be honest with you, man. I try. This year's been a little bit different. I did do a career change about 3.5 years, so I'm, leading a church as far as their production.
Okay.
Leading a big mega church production. And so it takes a lot. It takes a lot, building people, building dream teamers, and paying attention to the details of what we do on the weekend. So it takes a lot of mental, capacity.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, man, music is therapy.
Yeah.
Music is therapy, man. Going in the studio, getting behind the MPC live and cutting through records, and I always tell people, if you haven't seen the first podcast, man, I'm a samplist at heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a samplist. I love coming in and getting a record and doing something different with it.
Yeah.
And even at that, we have even lately, as of like a few years, man, I've merged, I guess you would say. And I think a lot of producers probably would hate what I'm about to say, but music is music. Inspiration comes from anything and everything. You have the likes of Splice. You have the likes of Splice, and you can go in and get something, man. But I like to merge. You even have output. Yeah. That you can get sounds from, which they're amazing. They're amazing records to get inspiration from. Places where you can get inspiration from. But imagine getting a record and going to Splice and going to output and merging all 3 of those worlds together. Yeah. Man, it's a beautiful thing to be able to do that.
Yeah. So are you a record collector?
I do.
How many records do you think you have?
Man, it's got maybe 2,000, maybe less.
Yeah.
Maybe, give or take.
Man, 2,000?
Maybe, give or take. I can't say my record weighs a ton yet, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But I still go through the records, man. I think there's still a sound. That record is warmth and bassy and crisp. Yeah. There's a sound that comes out of that record that you can't get out of an MP3 or a Wave.
Man, I missed that, man.
Yeah.
It's a guy, I listen to like a podcast, and they trying to come up with something, I think it's called Super Vinyl.
Okay.
But they trying to, don't give me, I gotta look it back up.
Okay.
But it's a way where they try to bring back vinyl.
Yes.
Because there's nothing right now, since CDs are pretty much gone now.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you sell the physical music now?
Right.
There's no way to sell it.
There's almost nothing out there. There's nothing there. I mean, everything's gone digital. So the artist, you don't own nothing anymore.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, now you got to find ways to like attach your music to like a product now.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can we get people to start buying the physical music?
And it's funny you said that. I mean, vinyl's still a thing to this day, though.
Yeah.
I think it's if you're not part of that culture, part of that world, you don't know.
Yeah.
There's always a key phrase that I always like to use in the line of work that I do is, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So if you're not immersed in a culture of where people are buying vinyl and people are going to the record shops, you don't know that exists. And to be honest with you, we have record companies, or we have places here in Houston where you can purchase records. I mean, there's still a thing here in Houston.
Yeah. You
got like Cactus Records, you know what I mean? And so you have different places here in Houston that you can still buy records. You can go to Target and still buy records.
Yeah.
You know? So it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there, Yeah.
So I wonder, will people actually like, would it like really come back for like whatever the next generation to like really start buying vinyl again?
Man, I always tell people, man, it's funny, in my house, I have literally a record player in my living room.
Yeah.
My son is 15, and I feel like for me, it's like, man, I'm going to show you what it was like back in the days to hear a record. So every now and then I come in and put on a little record, just put a little jazz. But I know he likes jazz, by the way. He likes Frank Sinatra, so we put a little Frank Sinatra in there, a little something in there, and just play it. He likes Christmas music too, by the way. Yeah. So we got some Christmas records and put some Christmas during the Christmas seasons. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So I need to get some music on vinyl. Man, how you thought about that? How you thought about putting one of your instrumentals on vinyl?
Man, I have actually. I have, and there is a company that can do it for you, but it's pricey.
Yeah.
But I have thought about wanting to do actually every project I've ever released.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something like that, and be able to say, man, I did this, and be able to pass it down to the family. You know what I mean? Say, hey, this is, grandpa, great grandpa. This is music.
What's up? Here you go.
Yeah.
Man, so what new tech you been dealing with?
Man, right now, I think it's been maybe 2 or 3 days ago, MPC Akai just released the stem separation software.
Okay.
Now, stem separation has been around for quite some time already. It's been around with the software, the Akai software on your laptop. Serato has an amazing stem separator as well. You have, I'm trying to think.
So what is stem separation?
So stem separation is this. You have an MP3 track or an MP3 format track. You can take the MP3 format, drop it through the stem separator, and it'll separate the bass, the drums, the vocals, and the harmonics on there and separate all three.
Yeah.
And be able to sample each individual item and recreate something brand new.
Yeah.
Them records that had some real dope snapping drums on there, and because there was music over you couldn't really get to.
Yeah.
Well, now you can.
Yeah.
Now you can get to those drums and do something totally different, man.
So is that AI technology that is using now? Or
it's AI technology, definitely AI technology that's out there. And it's like I said, there's multiple companies that do it. I know MPC is now fully integrated into their MPC software and MPC gear.
Yeah.
Not only that, you also have different companies that do it. You got NeuralMix, who's owned by Apple, and you can download it from the Apple store and use NeuralMix. You also have Stemroller, which is a free, by the way, free 99. Yeah. Everybody likes free 99.
Yeah.
You got Stemroller, which is amazing in comparison to some of the ones that you got to pay. I'm not going to say the names because I'm not going to bash the companies because I think they put a lot of effort to try to get it right. But Stemroller, salutes to everyone who's put Stemroller together. Stemroller is a free app. You download it, throw your tracks, WAV or MP3 or AIF, whatever you're using, and it'll separate your music. Man. And I've been on this, I'm going to tell you guys, I've been on this for like 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So when you're trying to do those samples and you got that one sound that you can't get rid of, that's kind of messing up the whole sample, that you just like, man, I wonder how it does it. I wonder how. Yeah,
so we can get to it, man. I did bring my MPC live. I got a couple unreleased beats.
Yeah.
Strictly that'll be played here at this podcast only. You know what I mean? So I got some stuff here today.
Yeah, let's check something out.
I don't know if should I say the name of the sample? I don't want the YouTube to get strike. I don't know.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? I don't want it to get strike.
I think the last time it did it, but it didn't take anything out.
Okay. Well, then again, y'all, this is for teaching purposes, right? We're doing this to teach y'all. This is just to, you know what I mean?
Educational
so YouTube,
purposes only.
That's right. So YouTube, do not strike this. We are teaching the people that are watching this, right? So I won't say the name of the sample, but I will play maybe the top portion of it real quick. You know what I mean? So
there's no sense in me fooling myself. There is no sense in avoiding you. Since you've been gone, can't think of nothing else. I just can't last a day without you. 'Cause every time I think I'm
all right, that's how you get right now, right? He gonna pull you in.
Yeah,
he gonna pull you in, man. So I got that record, I got that track. I also use the drum loop. Real funky, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, 90s, So we got that record, and then we process it through the stem separator. And let's go to the chops real quick. So it's separated, so I got all the harmonics. It did away all the bass. It did away with the drums, and I chopped it, obviously. That in and of itself right there is out. You could do a lot with this right here. So then, I mean, that's a whole new chop anyways, right? So you got that. And so what I was able to get through the stem separator off of MPC, and I'll play the chorus and go into the verse. So this is the part where Quincy comes in and start freestyling for y'all. You know what I mean? So, man,
that's just live, man.
Yeah, man. It's amazing what you can do with the MPC Live stem separator. Obviously, you got your chops. I mean, you can do. Now, here's what's crazy. I did the chops on the harmonics. I also chopped up the. Let me go back to this real quick. The vocals as well. I'm trying to get to the vocals, y'all. Let me see. See if I can find where I did the vocals. There it is. So, it separate the vocals. So if you notice, so I did a little delay, a little bit of reverb in there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
There's no sense. It's so much better.
So you can get whatever you want. And what's crazy about, sampling and doing chops is you can get the vocals to say what you wanted to express. You know what I mean? And so for me, and I'll go back over here real quick so y'all can hear what I was trying to express as far as the vocals go. Let's see if I can go into, okay, we'll mute. Gonna go ahead and mute everything on except for the vocals. So y'all can hear what I did here. So a little chop there.
We were lost, but now we've been found. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So you can get whatever you want out of that, man, and then just chop up the vocals, get the vocals to say what you want to convey, and then. So yeah, stem separation, man, off the MPC, man, and I'll pull some other stuff up here real quick.
Yeah.
But
we on the BeatStreet with DJ Overflow in here, man. Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, over here. Man, so that's stem separation, man. You can do so much. And here's the thing. With the stem separation, I just focus on one track.
Yeah.
Right? I just focused on one track. With that being said, you can take multiple records on the same key.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And come up with a whole new song.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take the piano from this song and the bass line from this other song and the vocals from the third song and then, something else from a fifth song. Nowadays you can do so much. The world and what you're able to do, man, it's whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's whatever you want, man. So,
man,
this one here, I called it CDJ chops.
Okay.
So, going back, there's different ways that you can make beats, and some of y'all who maybe have some CDJs laying around in your studio, and you're like, man, I don't know what to do with it. You can chop up tracks with the CDJ.
Yeah.
And record straight into your DAW or straight into your MPC, whatever it is that you're working with. So this one, literally, I called it CDJ chops.
Okay.
So I just put on the CD and just made some chops out of it. So this is what it sounds like. Simple boom bap. Going into the verse. So real simple, right? You got stuff. So, even with the CDJ, if you got CDJs and you got cue points on your CDJ, right? You got button 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I always tell people, man, use what you have.
Yeah.
Right.
So that CDJ thing, that's that thing that sits on the corner of the DJ. A lot of them have it there. Or when you DJ.
Yeah, CDJ is like old school CDJ where people use CDs to DJ off of.
Okay.
And so you had, and then within that you had what they call your cue points.
Okay.
So let's say that you did a cue point from where the chorus starts, and then a bridge, and then like the verse, and then the outro. You could literally put cue points, and you can use those cue points as your chops.
Yeah.
You know, the other beauty about a lot of these CDJs is they have their own tempo where tempo fader on there, right? So you can slow the music down to fit the drum beat that you're working with or the tempo that you're working with.
Yeah.
So pro tip, you know what I mean? It's out there, nothing that's new, but that is out there for you to be able to use. Let me go to something else over here, see what else I got.
I still like how this is set up, man.
Yeah, man, it's all in there, man. This one's called Miami Palms. So let's see what this sounds like. And going back using the stem separator. I hear a Quincy on this right here, right? Little weekend vibes or something like that.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Back to the chorus. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. You been cooking, man.
Yeah, man.
How many beats you got up in that thing right now, man?
Let's see, man. Just hitting off this thing. We got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's like 16 records at this point, man.
Yeah.
Just off the MPC Live.
Yeah.
I mean, this right here could be a whole new project, a whole new beat tape, you know, straight off the MPC Live. We even got Trap Soul, you know, something, let's see here.
So are you only, I think you said it earlier, but are you only using this now, or are you using different things?
Man, I'm using different things.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll get bored. Like I'll go a week or two with the NPC Live, and then I feel like sometimes you can get creatively locked into a certain flow.
Yeah.
So then I'll say, you know what, let me try something new, and then I'll go straight to the iPad, and I'll stick with the iPad for maybe a month or something like that. And then going back, I get tired of like the flow of things.
Yeah.
And then I go back to my computer and I just use the Studio One. I go off of Studio One and use Serato sample. And for some of y'all who don't know what Serato sample is, look into Serato sample. The Serato sample is literally a DAW. It literally cuts up and chops up based on the AI.
Yeah.
Right. And based on the algorithm that it has. It'll chop up your track you're trying to chop up, and it'll also do a stem separation within its own software.
Oh, okay.
So you can take away the bass, the drums, right out of Serato sample.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I would have brought my laptop to kind of show y'all to kind of experience that, but I didn't because I was super excited about what MPC or where Kai is doing right now with the stem separation within the box.
Yes. So are you able to show us how it works?
Yeah. So let's start up a new session real quick. Let's go new project. So we'll go to the new project real fast, and then what I'll do is I'll look up a random drum loop. We'll find a drum loop, throw it up, and then we'll do the stem separation process. So right now, and this is what's crazy, right? This is all within the box. I have I believe it's a 4 terabyte hard drive. A 4 terabyte hard drive already in the MPC Live. Yeah. Inside my hard drive, I have what I like to call E-crates. Yeah. Right. E-crate. It's like digging back in the gap. You had your crates. You know what I'm saying? You just went through your crates. So because it all, we're living in the digital world
Right,
now.
right,
You
right.
know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
I just call it the E-crate and everything is separated. So for some of y'all also out there that are probably trying to find a better management, and I'm waiting for this to load up, by the way. But if you're trying to find a better way to manage your folders, I always tell people, man, the way I manage it is I have something called E-crate, and then everything is based on harmonics. So you got your 1A, your 1B, 2A, 2B.
Yeah.
So any song that is within the parameters of that key, I dump them inside that folder.
Gotcha.
So what it allows me to do in the long-term run is I know that in that folder, everything that is A minor is A minor. So I can grab that track. I can grab a random track from that folder, and I know that it's going to be on the same key that I'm working with. So your workflow obviously becomes faster.
Right on.
Yeah. So let's see here. I'm going to go into my master production. I'm just going to find, let me see here. Find a beat here.
So y'all can see, man, this is just one of them shows where I just sit back and I just listen and I'm just learning things, man.
Let's see here. Let's go back here real quick. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't supposed to hear that. They're going to be like, maybe we want to hear the rest of that. Nah. Let's see here. Drums. Second, y'all. And mind you, this is off the rip, y'all. Everything that we're doing today is off the rip. There's no like, hey, we sat back and talked about what we were going to do, how we're going to do it. There's none of that. Let's see here. All right, Quincy, you let me know what you like.
I think
that first one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's go here. All right, I don't like that. So let's do this. Hey, we're making beats today off the cuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're
Yeah.
gonna go back over here. We're gonna chop this up. We're gonna chop the drums up and actually do whatever we want with the drums.
So what you did was that's just stem separation. What you did right there?
This is the auto chop.
Okay.
Right off the MPC live. So I told it, hey, let's do a manual chop, right? And it literally just gave me the chops that I needed right off this. So
okay, so it made every pad a beat.
Every pad a beat. Without me having to manually sit there and chop it up, which is amazing where we're at with this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and process that.
So it lined it up like on the transient?
Yes, right on the transient. Yes, right. So let's convert this. Yes. So we got this here. So we're gonna go back, change the program. There it is.
Yeah.
So let's try that out real quick. Let me see here. All right, we'll clean this up here in just a second. Let's see here. Fix this real quick. And this is the beauty of making records, y'all. Make a one loop.
Okay.
So we got a little drum loop right there. So let's go ahead and duplicate that. The other thing we're gonna do, just give it a little bit of air, a little bit of, let's see here. Put a little limiter on here real quick. Okay, put a little reverb. A little bit too much, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we got a drum loop, pretty much. All right. So we got a drum loop, and we're going to go back to track number 2. Now let's go look for our sample. So I'm going to go back here real quick. Go back to my... Now we're going to go E-crates. So Quincy, let's see here. We'll go to 9A.
Let's see. I like, that's already funky. Let me see what she got. I know this.
Okay.
Play that one though. I think that might.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Go funky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play with that one.
You want to play with this one?
Why not?
Okay. All right. Let's do
Educational purposes only.
That's right. All right. So we got the sample now. All right. We're going to take it back into the chop section. We're going to hit shift, and then we're going to hit process. Once you hit process, you go to the create stems segment. So usually, because we already have drums, I don't need it to create a drum separation on it, right? You can if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do it for this one.
Right.
So all I want is the vocals, the bass, and the harmonics to be separated off that track. So I hit do it. All right. It's preparing the stem system internally. And this may take a little while just because it's all done internally.
Yeah.
So pretty much we'll let it do its process.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we'll let it do its process. Once this is done, then we'll start doing some of the chops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that is dope, man. I didn't know that it's funny because I be doing beats and stuff, but I just kind of stick to what I know. But it's so much other stuff that I be like, man, I didn't even know this existed, man.
Yeah. The whole it's a whole universe out there when it comes to production. And going back, man, I always tell people, man, if you're a musician and you learn how to chop, man, you can do the chops and then on top drop some of your own flavor on top of, you know what I'm saying, what you're chopping, you know what I mean, and give it a little bit more life into the chops, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Because all I knew about was how you can just remove the vocals. You know, that's been out for a while.
Yeah.
But man, the breakdown like that, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. And so even at that, right, the record that we're choosing today is probably a known record that most of us know, which is pretty cool to be able to use that example because you can take something that you're familiar with and then come up with a whole new idea.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So currently, right now, it's about halfway in. So that's the other thing that I want to say. Shout outs to Akai MPC for putting the stem separation and allowing us to be able to do it now internally on the MPC Live, on a portable MPC Live. Because that was not something that was available to us. You had to actually connect your MPC onto your laptop to be able to do stem separations.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, as of 2-3 days ago, they were allowing us to be able to say, hey, you don't need the laptop anymore. So they worked really hard to be able to give this to us to be able for us to do.
And how did you load it in?
So, like I said before, I have an external hard drive.
Okay.
So once you connect your MPC to your laptop, it allows you to have access to your hard drive. So you can drag and drop whatever sounds you want. And mind you, it doesn't have to be like a track or MP3 or a sample. It could be your own sounds that you recorded from your DAW, and you can dump them in there for later use of purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so man, the expansion on this is incredible. And I have different kits that I purchased. You know what I mean? You have Cymatics, you know what I mean, that does a lot of great work that you can purchase some of their sounds, you know what I mean? I even have the other crazy thing about the MPC Live is you have a Splice integration.
Yeah, I remember telling me last time.
Yes, you have Splice integration. So if you sync in your Splice integration and there's sounds that you've been downloading, it literally syncs to your MPC Live via Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And now you have access to that. So going back, you can chop up a sample, go to your Splice integration, and find something that's on the same key and drop it right on top.
Yeah, and just for, I mean, again, when you sync it up to Splice Wi-Fi, you can download the song's Wi-Fi into the yeah. So it's all integrated, man. It's all integrated and amazing what you're able to do. Now going back, here it is, right? We got the stem separation. And I'll play some of this. Bass line. And it's clean than a mug.
Yes. So that's the bass line right there, right? All right, and then we're gonna go to the next one.
You guys, this is the old school guys.
Don't hate, man.
This
Embrace
is the technology that's out there now, man. This is
embrace it. Hey, man, and here's the thing, right? I would say this to those that are doing music, man. Be open-minded about your creation of music. I used to be one of those guys where like, nah, it's vinyl, and you know what I'm saying, like one of those dudes were like, nah, I'm never gonna use an updated MPC Live. I'm gonna stay on the 2000 XL. You could still stay on your 2000 XL, but still embrace the new stuff, man.
Yeah.
Learn to expand your horizons, because you're gonna get left behind if you don't.
Yeah.
You're gonna get left behind if you don't, man.
Straight up, man, because it's so, cause that be the stuff that we wanted a long time ago, and it's here.
Exactly.
It's there.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Like, I wish I can get that kick. Oh,
But now you can.
I'm gonna go back on all the songs. I want that kick. I want it mixed how it's mixed right on that record. I want that.
Yes. I mean, check this out.
Yeah.
Turn your head round.
Now I know that the MPC, they got a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? As far as the stem separation, it is different in comparison to what the laptop version does. I think the laptop version of the stem separation in the Akai is a lot more cleaner.
Yeah.
But I think that we'll get a cleaner update in the near future when it comes to just using off the MPC Live.
Yeah.
If you notice what I just played, it sounded a little warbly underwater, and that's okay. I always say this, people, man, use your EQ to EQ some of that stuff out.
Yeah.
Put your own little twist on it and make it sound good. So with this being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the harmonics, and then I'm going to go back to a threshold and do the automatic chops straight in from the Akai and see what kind of chops we get, and we can throw on top of this. And we haven't even started yet. We're just messing around right now. We're just messing around. So right now I got the threshold at 50. I'm going to go down to like maybe 20. And it's able to look at all the peaks and kind of give me some more chops. So let's see. Give me. I'm not too happy with what it's doing. So let's go to regions. And right now I got 16. I'll probably do 64 regions. And then now what it's doing is giving me fine tuning. Let's just see what it will. I may go down instead of 64. We'll go down to like 32 so I can get longer regions. So mind you guys, we're just checking out the chops. We're not even there yet. So here's another crazy thing that we can do. I know that it gave us what we needed. We can also go and reverse the whole sample. And I think that also gives us a whole new sound. Let's keep looking and see what else we got. All right, let's keep going here. I'm not happy with the chops that I'm getting yet. I think the first chops that we had were pretty good.
Yeah. But you have to experiment to see if you got what you want, man. You might find something that you don't even know you're looking for, you know?
That's right. And I think that's kind of the beauty of sampling, right? You, like right now, we could have said, hey, that first chops that we did is it. And you can go that route. Yeah. You can go the route. The inspiration is there. You run with it. But if you take a little bit more time with it, man, you can get real creative and try to find some new stuff in here. So let's see here. Give me some new chops. Let's see. So what it's doing right now is I'm telling the system to find me some new chops. So you know what? Just for the sake of time.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to take this and convert it. All right, we're going to take that and convert it so we can move forward. So we did the drum loop, obviously. So what I'm going to do also is go ahead and copy the sequence. So I'm going to make 2 sequences, right, for this. So the first sequence is going to be our chorus. All right, and then our second sequence is going to be our verse. And I think what we had and what we first heard right now, that chop, I think it sounds like more like a verse. Let me see.
Yeah.
Here. It sounded like a verse, right? Let me see here. This right here. Yeah. So I think we got the verse here. So let's do this. So I don't like the first chops, but we'll see here. All right, so I like that, right? So we're going to go ahead and work a little bit on the sounding of this real quick.
So question, it sounded like it was already in sync with the tempo.
It's not.
But it's not.
It's not. It's not in sync with the tempo at all. So I believe that this song is at 67.50 with the tempo, and we are using a master tempo of, let me tell you right now, I think it's 86.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It's not, but it kind of is. Okay. These right here. Right there, just those. Yeah. Those first ones.
Yeah. And you know, I always go back to this, y'all. I think this is kind of studying the Dilla sound. Not everything needs to be right on the pocket. You can do a little loosey, what my boy DJ Overflow said. You can do a little bit of loosey-goosey in there. Yeah. because I feel like it gives it rhythm. It gives it like the natural sound of a band, right? A band, when they play, not everything's gonna fall on that one or on that two.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be slightly off.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And so I think when you do that, man, it just gives it a different feel. So
yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I want to try to see if I can enhance this little sound.
Because like as a listener, you listen to the whole thing. You know, when you're making a track, you hear things broken down, so you can kind of. But when you're just listening from the whole thing, and it's like, it works.
Let's see this. So I just did what I just did right there is gave it more width to the stereo field.
Yeah.
So it sounds wider in comparison to when it was not on. So that's raw. This is what I just added. Just sounds a little filtered, a little wide.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like it sounds more cleaner too, though, because I still got to add a bass line.
Yeah.
So also, I'm also thinking about that as I'm EQing this. I'm thinking about my bass line. I'm thinking about, man, I want to add other stuff on top of that. All right, so let's look for a chorus though. So we'll go back down here. We'll look for the chorus. This drum. I'm gonna go for that right there.
Yeah.
So we got the chorus there, right? We got the chorus. We got what we wanted there. I'm trying to think here. We still need to give it a little bit more of a sound. So. All right. I think we're good there.
I bet y'all forgot what sample he used in the first place, huh?
So the next thing that I want to do now is let's go ahead and chop up the bass line.
Okay.
So, oh, that's not the bass line. Threshold. We use the same bass line on the record to create a whole new bass line. It's that simple, y'all.
That bass sounds so good.
Yes,
man.
it does. And it's the same. You know what's crazy is it's already mixed, right?
Yeah.
Because someone mixed it. So you're just taking what's already been pre-mixed, right, and dumping it right back on top. So let's see. So we're gonna do this for the chorus. I want to hear this. right, so we got the chorus. Now let's go to the verse real quick and do the same thing. Let's see here. See, I'm not too happy with the timing on it. You feel?
Yeah.
It's got to sound right. So. So we got that, right? And it's just a loop. We'll do, right now we have a 4-bar loop, right? And I want to go ahead and copy that and make it into 12 bars. So we got 12 bars on the verse. We're going to double up on the chorus. So we have a full 8 measure. But we're not done yet, because we still got to chop the vocals. Let's see what the vocals will give us, and see what kind of chops we can get from the vocals. Hello. So now what I'm doing right now is literally the Akai MPC is doing the reading all the thresholds on this.
Open the door together.
So
You're in love. And you, girl.
and all of this, guys, is you just flowing with this.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
So let's see what else we can come up with here, man. Just doing manual chops real quick. Let's do BPM.
Hello. 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 And you, girl. Yes, you should. Yes, you. Yes, you. Cry no more. 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 Yes, you. Yes, you. Cry no more.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. I think sometimes too, man, when it comes to beat production too, man, sometimes it gives you what you need. It gives you what you need. Go back here real quick.
Cry. Yes, you might say. Yes, you cry no more. Yes, you cry no more. You might say. Yes, you cry no more.
I'm trying to figure out where I want it. Do I want it at the top or want it on the second half at the end? So
Yes, you cry no more. You're in love.
all right, so
Cry
I want it
no
to stop.
more. You're in love. Cry no more. You're in love.
I want to say
Cry no more.
I want it to stop there.
You're in love. You might. You're in love. Cry no more. You might. You're in love. You might say. You're in love. Cry no more. You're in love. Should be. Yes, you. Cry no more. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Should be loved. Yes, you. Should. Yes, you. Cry no more. You're in. Cry no more. You're in. Cry no more. Yes, you. Hello. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, 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 wake up. Wake up, 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 wake up,
Man,
Man,
there
that's it, man.
So let me add this real quick here. Yeah.
Wake up, 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 wake up.
So I got the first part.
Wake up.
Now I got to get the middle part. So
You might say you're in love. You might cry no more. Yes, you. Wake up, wake up. Yes, you. Wake up, yes, you. Should be loving me. Cry no more. Wake up. 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 Wake up.
and that's a beat,
Man,
y'all.
that's big, man.
And that's a beat right there, y'all.
Yes.
You know,
yes, man.
hey, and also, man, for those who are watching, I appreciate everyone who has been watching. If you do have questions, man, comment down below.
Yeah.
Comment
please,
down below.
please.
And I'm sure Quincy will, be able to respond. Or not only that, I can jump on and comment, man, to help y'all learn more. You know what I mean? And
yes, man.
You know what I mean? This is what I love to do. I love to teach too, by the way, man. So yeah,
that's what's up,
yeah,
man. I might have to, so we might have to make this like a regular thing. You just come drop some knowledge, man.
Come on, man. Yeah,
man. Probably have to go live or something from your home, and we just go on live, and I'll be at the house like a virtual thing or something.
Let's do it. We need to definitely do it, man. There's so much more. Even at that, man, there's so much more that we can jump into, man. And this is just what we just did. Is just based off the MPC live.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much more that we can go into, but for the sake of time, man, I mean, from adding instrumentation, we can do keyboards and add, some synths and some leads.
Yeah.
We could still even rock, even at that, man. We still could do other build-ups. Right now, we're just working with loops.
Yeah, right.
We're not even talking about the drops in the middle of a verse and creating bridges and all that stuff, man. There's just so much that we can do.
Yeah, right on, man. Man, we gonna leave it at that today.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So what you got? What you got? Anything that's coming up real soon?
Yeah, man. Like I said before, Laptop Beats is coming out August 1st. I got dozens of remixes that are being released, and I spontaneously release remixes either between Wednesdays and Thursdays. I try to release every other week or every week. It just depends on what I got in the chamber to release. And go check that out. YouTube, I am DJ Overflow. Also check out my Spotify. You can type in DJ Overflow. Do not put a space between the DJ and the Overflow. Put it all together, and all the music will pop up on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Napster, Tidal. It's all there for you, man. Yeah.
Right on, man. Already, man. Well, appreciate you coming out again, man. And that was a lot. That was that was fun, man.
Thank you for allowing me to be here for the second time.
Yes, sir, man. Already, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, I just released a single that's out. It's called What a Friend, featuring Billy Cook. It's available on all streaming platforms. So y'all go check that out. And appreciate y'all tuning in to the BeatStreet Podcast already.
Let's go.